Good morning! Is it still morning? Yes, it's still morning. Welcome to the start of my second weekly reading vlog, and this one is again for Woody's Roundup Readathon. I apologise if the camera shakes a bit because I'm holding it in my hand because I couldn't be bothered to get a tripod out. So it's Monday the 8th of February, which is the second week of Woody's Roundup Readathon. I am the captain of Team Andy, if you didn't know. Last week I finished my first read for the readathon, and that was Red, White and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston, and that was for Ham, a book about wealth or money. And I am now currently reading basically 3 books. I am reading Diary of a Young Naturalist, which I am reading for the Rex prompt, which is Cinnamon Roll main character, because it's my team book and I'm replacing it with that. I am also listening to Kingdom of Souls on audiobook with Scribd. That is for Woody, a historical setting. And I will be starting today or tomorrow Harry the Ninth, which is for Mr. Potato Head Disguises, because Harry paints her face with the skull and it kind of disguises how she looks. So yeah, those are the 3 books I'm currently working on. I imagine Harrow is going to probably take a bit more precedent because it is a buddy read, so I'm going to be trying to keep up with my friend Georgia. And then what else? I'm guessing that, I don't know actually, I don't know what, I think I'm going to probably try and power through, keep up with Georgia, and when I have gaps in between I will probably be reading either Diary of a Young Naturalist as a physical or Kingdom of Souls as an audio. So yeah, I'm having a good time. I'm feeling positive about this week. I've got 2 days off of work at the end of the week. Admittedly, one is for my anniversary, so won't be reading much on that day because it'll be like a bonding day with me and my boyfriend, but hopefully on the Friday I'll get a lot of reading done and it should be really fun. So yeah, that's my plan for the week, and I don't think I've got anything else to let you know about, so that's it. Hello! It is now Tuesday. I didn't update yesterday because honestly I didn't read anything other than some audiobooks. So yeah, I actually finished work and I don't know what I did. Oh, I edited my vlog, and the vlog took so long to edit. So this week I'm going to try and do a bit more editing as I go, but I predict I won't do that and it will just end up being a painful thing to edit again. But I have been listening to the Kingdom of Souls audiobook, and I thought I'd give you some initial thoughts because I am now just over 50 pages in, which is chapter 5, and I'm not at the moment where in the blurb it says that she's going to trade years of her life for magic, and I haven't reached that stage yet. I'm intrigued. I'm enjoying the building up of the fantasy world. I'm starting to understand what's going on, but I don't feel like I 100% do. But yeah, I'm definitely interested, definitely intrigued, and I love the characters so far. They seem really likeable and really warm. I'm loving the world building that's happening slowly and gradually. I'm glad that it's not just info dumping. I hate books that info dump. So yeah, so far I am really enjoying it, and I'm loving the audiobook. I always love when they match the accent to the location of the book. So this is West African inspired, or West African mythology inspired, I believe. So the narrator is speaking with a West African accent, and it really just helps to draw you into the world. I really love that, and yeah, I am super duper happy that I've been reading this. I'm just taking a quick 5-minute break from work, so I've been staring at the screen for the last hour. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this now. But yeah, it's just been an enjoyable read so far. However, my audiobook on Scribd for Harry the Ninth has just unlocked today, so I will actually be moving on to listening to this one over on audiobook. So Kingdom of Souls is probably going to go on the back burner for a little bit, but I anticipate that we're going to get through this quite quickly. This is a buddy read with my friend Georgia, and I think we're going to get quite quickly through this because Georgia listens to them on audiobook, so she gets through it really quickly, and I'm mostly just playing catch up because I mix audiobook and physical. Also, it's worth noting, I don't always look like this every day. I straightened my hair on Sunday for filming, and somehow it has stayed nice and it's not greasy yet, even though it's Tuesday, so we're rolling with it. And it's just stayed really straight, which is remarkable for my hair, and also this length is quite new for me, so I think I'm going to be keeping it this long at least, and I might try and grow it out a little bit more, which will delight a lot of people because I've been being nagged to grow my hair out for a really long time by my loved ones. But yeah, I also put a face of makeup on today because honestly I woke up this morning and I didn't feel great. I just felt tired and sluggish, and I was feeling kind of down. And well, I was feeling really down, to be honest with you. I didn't really want to get out of bed, I didn't want to make breakfast, didn't want to go to work. So now that I've been at work for a little bit, I had a call where I was just listening and wasn't needing to contribute. It was an awareness call, so I decided while I was on that call to put some quick 5-minute makeup on, and I do feel a lot better. It's nice sometimes when I feel down to be able to look in the mirror and see a made-up face, because it kind of reminds me that I am here, I'm still together, and it's quite a grounding exercise as well to look at yourself in the mirror objectively while putting makeup on. I really enjoy that process when I'm feeling down because it forces me to ground myself and to look at myself as a human being rather than something to like dislike. So I don't know, I guess that's a bit of a self-care tip for the day. If anybody is struggling, is maybe try putting some makeup on, even if you're not good at makeup. I'm not, this is the extent of my makeup skills. I've literally put on foundation, a little bit of concealer under my eyes, eyebrows I've done, and mascara I've done, and that's it. So yeah, I will try and update you later if I read a bit more, but I have therapy today, so I anticipate not reading and not wanting to talk on the vlog very much, to be honest with you. I apologise if you can hear anime in the background. That's my boyfriend. He's watching anime while he bakes banana bread, so we're gonna forgive him because we're getting banana bread at the end of this. But also, I did a silly. I put makeup on this morning as a self-care thing, as I already told you, and I was like, right, I'm just going to keep it on until I update the vlog, and then it'll be the last thing I do before I go to bed is I'll take my makeup off. I've taken it off. I forgot. I was literally reading and I finished what I wanted to read and I was like, right, time to take my makeup off. And then I got back in bed ready to film my update and I was like, oh, well done. So yes, awkward glow. No makeup in this update because I'm a silly Billy, but oh well. But I have actually been reading something a bit different today. I have been reading Harry the Ninth by Tamsin Muir. So this is the second book. I'm going to get the dust jacket for you. So that's the dust jacket. I like to read with the dust jacket off because I damage dust jackets quite easily. But yes, this is the second book in the, I don't know what it's called, Gideon the Ninth series? Oh, the Locked Tomb trilogy, that's what it's called. So the first book was Gideon the Ninth, which is probably quite well known on BookTube at this point. And I thought that was okay, but confusing. And like the second half was very compelling, the first half was very confusing. But I decided I wanted to read Harry, which I am now. I'm buddy reading it with Georgia. And the audiobook just came unlocked for me on Script today. So I have been mixing physical and audio. So far I've mostly listened on audio, I'm not going to lie, because I've been quite tired and quite drained today. And I'm actually very intrigued by this. It's very confusing, just like Gideon was. But I'm enjoying it and I'm really interested to see where it's going. I really like the narration style, as much as it's in second person for the most part, which is a bit weird and hard. It's much easier to listen to second person than it is to read second person, which is why I've been sticking to the audiobook for the most part. But I really like the narration style of, I'm not going to say who's narrating or anything like that because I don't want to give any spoilers, but I love the person that's narrating. I love the way that they speak, and I love their attitude, and I'm really liking how the characters interact in this world. So yeah, I can't really tell you much about the book because I don't want to spoil Gideon if you haven't read it. But yeah, I'm very intrigued. As per usual, I'm confused, but I'm very interested to see where this is going. Although I am missing Kingdom of Souls, I do really want to go back to that audiobook, so I think me and Georgia are going to get through this quite quickly. Georgia's already listened up to chapter 5 when I last spoke to her, and I've listened up to chapter 6, so we're doing pretty well. I've been aiming for, I wanted to start today with trying to aim for 100 pages a day, or equivalent if I'm listening to an audiobook. so it's not really worked today. I think via the audiobook I've got to about page 80, which isn't bad. That's not bad at all. Getting close to 100, and hopefully I'll be able to build that up over time. And I've actually managed to increase my audiobook listening speed, which is great because I've been a bit frustrated with how slow some audiobooks have been because I get a bit distracted. So I've been gradually increasing the speed I listen to them at, and I've now been listening to Harrow the Ninth at 2 times speed, which is great. I feel much more able to focus on it. When I'm listening for pure, like, I don't know, mostly rereads, I like to listen to them at normal speed because I like the atmosphere and the mood. That's what I'm going back for. Whereas on my first read, I do like to get through it faster. So that's why I tend to speed it up on my first read, because I want to know what's happening. I don't want to go through slowly. I want to just know what's going to happen next. So yeah, that's why I've been reading more and I've been able to get through this audiobook more. And I have actually been sat here knitting. I've been knitting blanket squares while I've been listening to it because I was just struggling to focus on reading the physical. So yeah, that is everything I had to update you on today, I think. It's been a bit of a day. Oh, we also found out today that the Nimona movie has been cancelled, and I am so disappointed. I absolutely love the graphic novel. I thought it was going to be an amazing movie. It was being made by this production company that was underneath Disney. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's like Blue Sky or something like that. And Disney have decided to close it, even though they only had 10 months left on the Nimona movie. I don't know if there's any possibility of it getting picked up by a different production company. I don't know if that can happen. Because I know what happened with Home Alone. Home Alone got dropped by someone and picked up by someone else. But I think that happened at a much earlier stage than Nimona is at, so I don't know. I don't know if this can be picked up by anyone else. It could just be a case of we have lost the Nimona movie, which would be really disappointing because I was really looking forward to that one. So yeah, that's been a bit of a moment today. Yeah, it's been a bit of a naff day, but I've been reading Harrow and I've been really enjoying it. You can tell it's been a naff day because I'm not looking into the camera lens, because I struggle a lot more with eye contact when I'm emotionally drained, and right now trying to force myself to look down the camera is really hard. So yeah, but I'm just glad that I've read a decent amount of Harrow, and yeah. I promise my room isn't actually messy, it's just cluttered. Like, it always looks messy in the background, but I think it's just because there's a lot of stuff in here. I promise it is actually very tidy. But anyway, happy Wednesday, and it is a happy Wednesday for me because this is my last day of work this week because I have Thursday and Friday off, as I'm pretty sure I've already told you, for our anniversary. So yeah, I am very happy and I have a lot to do today. It's going to be a very busy day, but this evening we are getting some burgers from this place called Seven Bone Burger Co. There's a few of them dotted around the UK and there's one in my town, so I'm very excited. It's amazing. They're like novelty burgers, I guess. They have one that's like the Donald J. Trump, which is like several different types of cheese with like Watsons on top because it's all orange and it's really cute. But yeah, so we're getting that tonight. We're gonna share some fries because they do like chili cheese fries. I'm gonna get milkshakes and it's gonna be amazing to celebrate my like last day before our anniversary. We're also gonna be getting a takeaway tomorrow night because it's our anniversary, because we're extra. But yes, we're very excited, and that's the plan for today. I do have a couple of hours where my boyfriend's going to be busy this evening, so I'm really hoping to read some more of Harrow. I have to get up to the end of Act 1, which is chapter 11, so I will definitely get there tonight, I think, because that's about 60-ish pages, maybe even only 50 now, or less, maybe 40. I think it's only like 120 pages and I've already got to like page 80, so I should be able to get to the end of Act 1 tonight, which would be awesome. And then if I do that, I am going to pick up Diary of a Young Naturalist if I'm going to be physical reading, or Kingdom of Souls if I'm audiobook listening. So yeah, it's gonna be a great day. I've also been trying to keep up more with my YouTube, and I actually am doing really well. I'm very surprised. So right now you can see my tablet in the background. So when I don't have calls and I'm doing sort of like menial work, I'll have YouTube playing in the background, trying to keep up with the latest uploads. And I've also kind of realised now that I don't need to watch every single video that every single person I subscribe to uploads. I know that's probably a normal realisation for a lot of people, and people didn't have that realisation, it's just how they've always worked. But I was trying to pressure myself into watching all the videos, so I felt really guilty. And then I realised I don't expect my friends to watch every single one of my videos, so I'm not going to force myself to watch every single one of everyone else's videos. So I'm only watching the ones that I really like, or, you know, there's certain people I will watch every single video just because I love them. Like at the moment I'm watching Paige in a Chapter, and I really love her videos, so I tend to just watch all of her videos. But yeah, so that's it really. And also I promise I am actually like properly dressed today. Like I have a top on and a skirt. I'm wearing a skirt today, but it's cold. It's like -1, so I'm also wearing the hoodie blanket as I live in it pretty much 24/7. It's Thursday, aka my anniversary of my boyfriend, so I'm putting some actual effort into how my face and hair look today, not my clothes. I'm still wearing jogging bottoms and a jumper, but sorry, I'm looking into the screen, not the camera, because I wanted to just show you my hair after I blow dried it. I blow dried it upside down. I feel right now that I fit into like the Addams family. I don't know why, but that's just the vibe I'm getting from my blow dried hair, because I've blow dried it upside down and like the wrong way round to give it some volume, because my hair is really flat and it just cracked me up, and I wanted to show you that. So catch me in the next Addams Family movie. Okay, I still haven't put any makeup on yet today, but I just got some book mail, so I thought I would actually try and remember to unbox it for you on the vlog for once, instead of forgetting every time like I normally do. Now, I do know what this is. It's a pre-order, although it's a pre-order I forgot I pre-ordered, and then I got the dispatch notification and I was like, I pre-ordered that? So here we go. So this is a pre-order from Waterstones, and it is the one I thought it was going to be. So try and get it out. Try and get it out. I pre-ordered Liberté by Gita Trellis. So this is the, let me just check. Yes, so this is the sequel to Enchanté by Gita Trellis, and I'm very excited to read this. I really loved Enchanté. This is actually a little bit thinner than the first one, which is unusual. So if you can hear Maggie, she's shouting because she doesn't like not being in the same room as me. But yes, this one is the sequel to Enchanté, and the theory behind Enchanté was that you have a group of siblings, so 2 sisters and a brother, who all live in Revolution era France, or like just before the Revolution, and they live in Paris. And the oldest sister, what was her name? Camille. Camille has magical powers, but these magical powers take a toll on your energy and everything. And she finds out one day, so they're orphans actually, I'd probably say that, they're orphaned. Both her parents have died in a flu, I think, pandemic. And so it's just her and her sister most of the time. Her brother is an alcoholic and a gambler, so he doesn't often stay at home. But she discovers in a trunk in the attic that there is this dress that when she puts it on, she can like become a different person. Not a completely different person, but she can take on a new personality. And she uses this magical dress, which requires drops of her blood, to become an aristocrat and to infiltrate the Palace of Versailles. And there she uses her other magical skills to basically like con the rest of the nobles at the Palace of Versailles and get money in like various games like poker and other gambling things. And she starts to become attached to the people there, and it's all about what happens when she infiltrates this close-knit group. And not to give too many I'm not going to give any spoilers at all, but it's Revolution era France, and that runs throughout the book. So this one is more about after the revolution is happening, or like during the revolution. and I'm very excited, and the cover is absolutely beautiful, just as beautiful as the first one. And as much as I forgot I had pre-ordered this, I am really excited to read this soon because I did really love Enchanté, and I actually am kind of tempted to reread Enchanté so that I know all of the characters' names and relationships before I get back into this one, because yeah, it was really good. Also, as it is our anniversary today, I thought I would show you what me and Tom got each other for our anniversary. So he got me Mario and Sonic Olympic Games for the Switch, if you can see that, which is great. We love playing Switch games together, and this is one that we can play together, and once I get more controllers, one that we can play with family and friends, which will be great after the pandemic. I then got him, it looks like I got him more, but we had a budget and we both stuck to the budget. My ones were just cheaper. I got him Super Chariot for the Nintendo Switch as well. This was recommended to me by a colleague from work. It is an indie game, and it's like a co-op where you are playing, I think it's the king and a princess, and you're kind of getting through this underground world trying to collect coins and stuff. It looks really fun. I watched the trailer for it and I was 100% up for it, and so was Tom, so yeah, I got him that one. And I also got him Jaipur. This was recommended by Jean from, oh my god, what's her channel name? I can't remember, but Jean, I think like a lot of people know Jean. She's a very big booktuber, amazing booktuber, but she also started an Instagram where she reviews board games with her boyfriend, because they play a lot of board games, just the two of them. And as I know, and a lot of other people know, especially during the pandemic, trying to find good games that work for two people is really hard. So I've been following it, and this is the one that Jean says is her absolute favourite and her boyfriend absolutely loves as well. So I was really interested in this, and Tom thought it sounded really interesting. Somewhat similar to our favourite game, Boss Monster. So yeah, it's a little card game, and I'm really excited to give it a go. But yeah, as you can tell, we really love playing games together as a couple. That's like one of our main activities that we do. So it is our anniversary today, so we're probably going to sit and play a lot of games. We might try and finish Luigi's Mansion today, which we've been playing through. I started it by myself, and then once we got to the stage where I could introduce co-op, because you don't get the co-op ability straight away, now that I can co-op, we are working through it together, and yeah, I'm going to try and convince him that we should finish it today. Hello, this update is coming to you from my bed because I haven't got up yet, but I remembered I need to update, so here we are. I have been awake for a little bit, but I'm going to sound really sleepy because I am sleepy. It is Saturday and I haven't updated for a little while. I can't remember when I last updated, but I haven't updated for a little while because it was our anniversary on Thursday, and then Friday we kind of had a pyjamas and video games day again, so I just didn't really read very much. But I don't have the book with me, it's in the living room, but I will tell you about what I've been reading. So I have been reading Harry the Ninth. I have been mixing physical and audio, and honestly I've been mostly reading audio, I think. And it's weird. I've got to the end of Act 1 because I'm buddying reading it with my friend Georgia, and we read it act by act, so we wait, whoever gets to the end of the actual currently reading waits for the other person. So we've read Act 1, we're now reading Act 2. And I don't know, it's kind of weird because with Gideon I found it really stressful, because Gideon the Ninth is the first book, and I found it really stressful not understanding what was going on and not understanding the world and the world building. And yeah, I didn't really enjoy that aspect of it, and the only reason it got a decent rating for me was because the second half of the book I thought was really incredible and I really enjoyed that part. But I think now that I'm on the second book, I've kind of accepted that that's how these books go. So I'm not expecting to understand what's going on, I'm not expecting to get the world building, and I'm just kind of going along for the ride. So it's a lot less of a stressful reading experience, but I'm not sure I would say I'm enjoying it any more than I did Gideon. I'm kind of expecting that the second half of the book is going to pick up and I'm going to love it, because that's what happened with Gideon. But if that doesn't happen, then this is going to get a very low rating from me and I won't read book 3. So yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't understand the hype around this series. Like, I don't actually think it's that good. I don't understand why it's so hyped, and I'm reading it because I want to know what happens rather than because I feel attached to the characters or invested, or like the books are actually good. I just want to know what happens next, which I guess is some element of making it a decent book, but it's not like really good. Hello, it's just over like an hour and a half until we go live, so I thought I would update you on where I'm at with my reading now. I again don't have the book on me because it's in the other room now. I'm in the living room and the book's now in the bedroom, so it's going great. But the reason I'm not in the same room as it is because I've been listening to the audiobook for Harry the Ninth, which I have been reading a little bit physically, but I've mostly been listening to the audiobook. So I've now finished Act 2, which means I need to stop for a bit until Georgia catches up. And I'm so confused. I don't really know what's going on. I'm going along for the ride. And I'm listening and I am taking it all in, but I feel like it's another one where I just don't know what's going on. I'm not enjoying it, but I'm not loving it either. I'm very ambivalent towards this book, and it's definitely at the moment a solid 3-star read. So I guess we'll see how it goes. I think Georgia's probably feeling the same, if not worse, about this book at this point. So yeah, I don't know. We read Gideon the Ninth together and both were like, what the hell is going on? So I think we have a very similar opinion of this book and this series so far. Good morning, it's Sunday and I completely forgot to update after the reading sprints last night. Oh, hello Maggie. Anyway, I forgot to update after the reading sprints last night because as soon as they finished, basically, I was really tired, but me and Tom ended up playing Luigi's Mansion, and yeah, if you can hear like loud noises, it's just Maggie trying to sniff my phone while I'm filming. But anyway, yes, so the reading sprints went really well. It was really nice. It was really great to have some people there who I recognised from watching their videos who came to support us, which was really sweet. Yeah, it was so much fun. I think we could have ended up talking all night instead of reading and I felt a bit bad stopping us chatting so that we could read, but we were there to do reading sprints. So yeah, it just goes to show that we have a really great team and everyone's lovely and amazing, so I'm very happy. I actually read, sorry, Maggie's playing with a toy on the floor. I say toy, let me show you what she's playing with. I don't know how much you can see because I can't rotate the camera, but yeah, she's playing with a treat packet, but she likes playing with the crinkly noise. But anyway, I read about 70 pages, I think, total, maybe 60. And that's not loads considering we did reading sprints for about an hour and a half, but I was reading non-fiction. I was reading Diary of a Young Naturalist, so that was pretty decent for a non-fiction, especially because it's quite a dense non-fiction. He uses quite a lot of complex language for me, which takes me longer to read, and I'm definitely enjoying it, and I'm about 40% of the way through now, so I'm hoping to finish that maybe Monday time so I can move on to another one. I've also been listening to Kingdom of Souls and definitely getting into that a bit more, although it is a bit slow moving. We have had the reveal of like children going missing in the town, which was from the blurb, it's not a spoiler, so that's happening, but we still haven't got to the stage where she changes days of her life for magic, so I'm assuming that's coming soon. But once I finish Diary of a Young Naturalist, the reason I want to finish it really quickly is because I have a few books that I need to get to soon. So I have 2 arcs that come out on like the 4th of March, and I also need to read my works book club pick, so yeah, I need to get through Diary of a Young Naturalist so I can read some of those, because those 3, none of them are available for audiobook, obviously, because 2 of them are arcs, and then 1 of them is The Thursday Murder Club, which I haven't found on Scribd, so gonna have to try and read that by myself. Shocking. But yeah, so I'm so glad we did the reading sprints. I'm so glad people asked me to do that, because it was really, really fun, and it's the first time I've ever participated in reading sprints, so it was great fun and I really enjoyed it. So fingers crossed we can do it again later on. I'm feeling good this morning. It's Valentine's Day. I always end up waking up before my boyfriend at the weekend, so I'm just having my couple of hours of quiet time in the mornings where I like watch shows that he probably wouldn't want to watch, cuddle the cat, maybe read a book, social media scroll. Sometimes I edit in this time, but I haven't got anything to edit right now, so yeah, it's pretty chill and I'm pretty happy.
We can't play with the laser during the day, Maggie Moo. It's too bright. You can't find it. Should we turn on the mouse toy? Can I play with your mouse? Ready?
Hello, you are joining me from my bedroom floor as I go about doing an unhaul. I'm going to be including this footage in the vlog because I think it's going to be a bit too long to put in a video, but I'm planning on doing an unhaul video where I talk about all the books I'm going to unhaul later on. So keep an eye out for that if you want to see my reasoning behind the books I'm going to unhaul. This is just going to be a montage of me going through the books that I am unhauling. Maggie's here! She yelled to come in, so she's here.
Hey.
A pretty decent unhaul, not loads of books, probably about 15 to 20. So if you are interested in which books I unhauled, keep an eye out for my unhaul video coming later this month.